What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out some awesome battles submitted to the channel by a member of the community, Naturn3. So shout out to them. Thank you for sharing these battles with us. As you guys can see, we have Provo Pass, Shadow Venusaur, Shadow Probopass I should say, and Roserade. So this is going to be a very interesting team comp right here. We'll have to see how it handles the meta, but all of these Pokemon have the ability to destroy the Whaleren or Walren, whatever you guys want to call it, down in the comments. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, getting into the first battle here, we have Probopass on the lead versus Alolan Ninetales. So Alolan Ninetales is not going to have fun with this team. We see a swap out right away into Azumarill, and rightfully so, here comes the Venusaur. Venusaur obviously having the ability to destroy both Azumarill and Alolan Ninetales. Things are looking very good. They're going to go ahead and shield the first Ice Beam right there. Obviously would have done a ton of super effective damage. They're going to overload on energy and now go for a Frenzy Plant. Having this much loaded energy is going to absolutely destroy the Alolan Ninetales if they decide to come back in. The Azumarill decides to shield, so they're going to go ahead and go for the double Frenzy Plant right away. Try to get both shields here from the Azumarill, which they do. That is absolutely impressive. They're going to go ahead and shield as well, and things are looking very dangerous for the opponent right now as Venusaur can load up right here. They got to be careful to make sure to throw it before Azumarill gets to Ice Beam, which they did just now. So this is a perfect setup right here. We still have Leaf Storm and Weather Ball in the back there on Roserade against an unshielded team. We see the Ninetales come back in, and they do get to the Sludge Bomb in time. My goodness, this is going to do a lot of damage. Here we go. First boom of the video. Boom! One-shots the Alolan Ninetales, and it's going to be a Scrafty in the back, so they should be able to get to the Frenzy Plant. No, they swap out now into the Roserade right here to try to get to the Leaf Storm. They may have lost the CMP tie there, or lost the energy fight, basically, against the Scrafty, but they should be able to get to Leaf Storm right here, and this should do enough neutral damage, so that is looking to be a good game. Very well played. Another boom. Boom! One-shot Scrafty. All right. Solid game one, obviously hard countering the opponent's team. All right, moving into the next one, we have Probopass versus Talonflame on the lead. This is a rock throw Probopass, by the way, so this Talonflame is not going to like this lead. Look at all that damage. We see a swap into Azumarill, and here comes the Venusaur. Talk about how hard countering the meta that we see. Azumarill safe swaps, I guess, are back, and Venusaur will gobble them up left, right, and center. So we're going to see a no shield right there. And here comes the Ice Beam. They're going to go ahead and let it go. I think Venusaur can hang on, which it barely can right there, which is beautiful. That means Talonflame is not going to get as much energy here from farming down with Incinerate, which is always a good thing. Now, will there be a Whaleren in the back? We don't know, but here comes the Incinerate, takes out the Venusaur. We're going to see the Probopass come right in and hard farm down the Talonflame right here. Obviously, trying to force it to throw its energy. Switch Clock just came back up, and we see a Swampert in the back, and Roserade is going to come in, and there is another hard counter. Good game. All right, moving into the next one, we have Probopass on the lead versus Registeel. Okay, interesting matchup right here. We're going to see the swap right away into Venusaur, and we will see a Trevenant now come in. So Trevenant obviously going to be taking a ton of resisted damage right here. It's very glassy, and this is a Shadow Venusaur, everyone. It does get a shield as well, which is nice. Hopefully they can get to the Sludge Bomb in time to try to force the second shield, or possibly take it out. We'll have to see. We're going to see a no shield as well on the Seed Bomb, calling the bait right there, and they do get to the Sludge Bomb in time, but on a CMP tie. That is unfortunate. They're going to have to let this one go. It is going to be another Seed Bomb, which Venusaur hangs on right there and is able to get off the Sludge Bomb. This is going to do quite a bit of damage. Let's see if the Trevenant decides to shield. They do decide to shield. Roserade is looking incredibly strong right now with Weather Ball and Leaf Storm. Probopass is going to go ahead and come in and try to farm down, but here comes the charge moves from Trevenant, and again, they may be calling the Azumarill in the back. So we might just see the Roserade close this game out super easily. We're going to see the Rock Throw, or the Rock Slide, I should say, come through to take out Trevenant, and let's see what's going to be in the back. There is no shields. Roserade's coming in. It's going to be a Sableye, actually, which is perfectly fine right here. They can handle this as well with both Weather Ball and Leaf Storm, and thankfully they still have 2 shields. So we're going to see the first shield go up on the Foul Play right now. We're going to see them overload on energy and now go for a Leaf Storm for neutral damage. So what they're going to have to do now, because they're doing Leaf Storm, which is going to debuff their attack, as we can see, they're going to have to switch out at some point to clear that debuff. So we're going to see the Probopass likely come back in, but let's see how much damage these Weather Balls are doing. Yeah, not too much damage. They still have a shield. They're going to go ahead and shield this charge move, and they're going to need to swap into Probopass in order to try to win this game, because these Weather Balls are not going to be doing enough. Let's see how this plays out. They're going to go ahead and go for maybe one more Weather Ball and a swap out. We'll have to see. They're likely going to try to time the charge move right here. Yeah, they're just going to go straight into the Probopass, try to force the energy, because if they do get to a charge move right here, it might just do enough damage. Registeel is going to go ahead and throw the energy right here as well to take out the Probopass, and Roserade can close this game out. And they're looking to go for a Leaf Storm, actually, which is going to be resisted, but this charge move does so much insane damage that it will take it out right there, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. All right, moving into the next one. We have Probopass on the lead versus Scrafty. Terrible lead right here. They're going to swap out right away into that Roserade and start getting ahead on energy. Let's see how this plays out. They're deciding to stay in, which is a tell that whatever's in the back might be extremely weak to Roserade, which means Venusaur has a high probability of sweeping this game. They do shield the Leaf Storm as well there on the Scrafty. Could have been a great shield bait opportunity if they did go for Weather Ball, but we see the Foul Play land, and Scrafty is looking to farm down. So now it is going to be up to Venusaur to try to handle this whole game, as obviously they were weak to grass in the back, which means Venusaur needs to take out Scrafty and the final 2 Pokemon, and it's going to be a Shadow Gramble, so that makes a lot of sense right there. Shadow Gramble obviously going to be taking a ton of damage, and while doing resisted damage with that charm. So we're going to see the Frenzy Plant get shielded. We're going to see the swap into Probopass right here, and we will see the charge move now come through. Is this going to be close combat though? Probopass is going to risk it, and it's just going to be a crunch. That is not enough damage. Probopass should be able to farm down now. Oh no, lag is coming through. Probopass not able to farm down in time. It should have had way more health. Scrafty does counter it down, and it is going to be up to Venusaur here with 2 shields to close this game out. What could that final Pokemon be? I'm going to imagine another Charmer, so Venusaur might just be able to close this game out. This is going to be so close. They're going to go ahead and throw the Frenzy Plant right away, maybe saving some energy right there, or loading up on some more energy. It's going to be a Ninetales, a Alolan Ninetales in the back, and it looks like Charm is going to take it out. That is unfortunate right there. So, good game, very well played. All right. Moving into the next one, we got Probopass versus Venusaur on the lead, so we might see that swap out right away. No, they're deciding to stay in right here. Rock Throws are doing quite a bit of neutral damage. That's really starting to add up. They did try to swap into Roserade, if you guys saw the click right there, to catch the charge move. They're going to go ahead and let the Frenzy Plant go through, and now they're going to swap into Roserade, get ahead on energy, and we will see a Shadow Drapion come in. Very interesting right here. Leaf Storm now coming through, going to be resisted, right? That poison typing there on the Drapion, but this does a ton of damage. Look at that. That is resisted, and that did 75% of the health, as well as able to get to a Weather Ball to force the first shield of this game from the opponent. So Drapion will have to give up a shield right there. And now this better be a Sludge Bomb or a Crunch, because if it's an Aqua Tail, it's not going to do anything. It is going to be the Crunch that booms the Roserade right there. And now let's see what they decide to come in with. We're probably going to see that Probopass come in. No, they're going to come in with the Venusaur right now. All right, they're looking to load up on energy. Let's see how this plays out. They stop the Crunch. Will Vine Whips be enough to farm down? No, barely not enough. Are they going to shield? They're going to go ahead and go for the double shield. It was just an Aqua Tail, which is unfortunate. We're going to see the Venusaur likely come back in unless they have a hard counter in the back. Yeah, we do see the Venusaur come in. They're going to go ahead and go for the Sludge Bomb right here. This is obviously going to do a ton of neutral damage. If it lands, will it be shielded? It is shielded. Are they going to try to catch on Probopass? Oh no, here comes the Sludge Bomb as well. Can Venusaur hang on? It barely does right there. We're going to see a swap now into Probopass and a counter swap into Sableye. Here comes the Rock Slide. This game is going to come down to the wire. Will Sableye be able to hang on and farm down? Rock throws and Rock Slides are doing so much neutral damage. Sableye is going to have to throw. Probopass gets to the next Rock Slide in time to take out the Sableye as it tried to farm it down. And it's going to be the Venusaur coming back in. Will we have a CMP tie right here? Sludge Bomb is ready, and the Shadow Venusaur is going to take this game. Here we go. Boom. See ya. Good game. Very well played. What a nail biter there towards the end. All right, moving into the next one, we have Probopass versus Obstagoon on the lead. Let's see how this plays out. We're going to see the Roserade now swap in and a Beedrill come in kind. This is actually pretty decent here for the Roserade, as you can just spam these Weather Balls and really force shield advantage for yourself, which is definitely going to be needed. Now, can they get to one more Weather Ball in time? No, they cannot. Here comes the charge move. Likely going to be the Drill Run here. Or a Fell Stinger, good no shield there. Can they get to one more in time? Yes, they can. Going to be forcing 2 shields here from Beedrill, which is always amazing to set yourself up for the sweep, and they do get 2 shields. So Probopass now can come in and hard farm with Rock Throw. Things are looking pretty good. They obviously need to watch out for the Drill Run right here. This is going to be very dangerous, and they will shield the Drill Run. That is great. Now, hopefully they can farm down in time before Beedrill gets to another charge move, and they can. We're going to see the swap right away into Venusaur, and a Galvantula now comes in, but Go Battle Lag is striking hard right now. We do not know how much energy this Galvantula has, but a lunge is coming through. We are going to see them shield the lunge and now likely go for the Sludge Bomb right here, which is going to be very... Oh, man, if they didn't lag, they might have been able to pull off a non-debuffed Sludge Bomb, which would have been essential in this matchup. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Here comes the next lunge, likely going to do enough damage to take out the Venusaur, which it does. Probopass is going to come in and farm down as well, and now it's going to be up to Rock Throw, Rock Slide versus Obstagoon. This Obstagoon obviously sitting in a beautiful position right here with counter and likely Cross Chop coming through. No, they do not have Cross Chop. That means Night Slash, maybe Gunk Shot or Hyper Beam. So Night Slash only does neutral, and this is going to be a race to the next charge move. Can they get to it in time? No, the game freezes right there. Oh, they surrender. Good game. Man, Go Battle Lag just striking all over the place. All right, so we got Probopass versus Defense Form Deoxys right here. Not the best of leads and not the best of options to swap, right? Defense Form Deoxys having access to Psycho Boost is going to be very tough to deal with. So we will see a shield here on the first Psycho Boost and likely going to see a swap out, which we do now into an Umbreon. So Roserade has the ability to really put shield pressure here on Umbreon if it can land a Leaf Storm that is going to be threatening the health. As you can see, we're seeing Weather Balls being thrown first to start chipping, and then it's going to start coming up to Mind Games here once Umbreon is about 50% HP. So let's see how this plays out. They're going to go ahead and go for the Leaf Storm now, hoping to land for neutral damage, as this will do a lot. Let's see. It gets shielded there from the Umbreon, so good call. Can they get to the next Leaf Storm in time? Yes, they can. This is, again, still going to do a lot of damage, but not going to be as threatening because of the attack debuff. So the Umbreon lets it go through, and they're likely going to let it farm down. Can they get to one more in time? They can get to one more in time. This is going to take out Umbreon or force that final shield. Let's see what happens. It takes out the Umbreon. Roserade completely flips the mid-game right here, which is beautiful, but Defense Form Deoxys has the moveset to be able to handle Venusaur, which is going to be unfortunate. Let's see how this plays out. They're going to go ahead and go for the Frenzy Plant right away. We know Psycho Boost is going to be doing super effective damage, but remember, with each Psycho Boost, you get debuff, so all they need to do is shield the first one, and they should be looking okay, unless this is going to be a Rock Slide or Thunderbolt. It's going to be a Thunderbolt. That is a 5-head play from the opponent. Now they just got to get to the Psycho Boost in time. They're going to swap into Probopass and catch the Psycho Boost. A 5-head reversal swap right here. So that is going to do absolutely no damage. We're going to see no swap out as well. So what is going to be in the back? It is going to be a Alolan Ninetales. This is looking very good right here. They're going to go ahead and go for Magnet Bomb now to do super effective damage. And this is going to be a race. If Defense Form Deoxys can farm down, I don't think Venusaur has the energy to take it out right away. but Probopass does not care. It's going to be able to get to the rock slide in time and take out Defense Form Deoxys as well. So that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Good swaps and charge moves from the opponent and this battler. That was awesome to see. All right, so we got Probopass versus Trevenant now on the lead. Let's see how this plays out. They're deciding to stay in rock throws, doing quite a bit of neutral damage, and go battle lag, striking again. This is so unfortunate to see, as you cannot keep count of the fast move energy that they have. You have no idea. They could have gotten like 5 or 6 Shadow Claws in during that time. We don't know. That might have been too much, but you guys get the get what I'm trying to say. So we're gonna see a rock slide now come through. We're gonna see a shield on Trevenant as well, and a fast swap now into Roserade to catch the charge move. Is this just gonna be a Seed Bomb? They're gonna call it, and it is gonna be a Seed Bomb that doesn't do too much damage, and they're deciding to stay in as well, which means this Weather Ball right here is gonna be threatening the next shield now from Trevenant. So if they can get all shields out of the way, Venusaur looks very strong to close endgame, which they do. And we see a swap into Drapion. Now we saw how much damage this Leaf Storm did before to the Shadow Drapion. I imagine it's still going to do at least 50-60% of the HP right here, which it does. That is so much raw damage. Drapion needs to be careful and has to throw the energy to take out the Roserade. So we'll likely see the Probopass maybe come in and farm down. Yeah, we're going to see Probopass come in and farm down. This is likely going to be an Aqua Tail. Might just be Crunch, but let's see. Yeah, it's going to be the Crunch there for neutral damage. They're hopefully going to be able to farm down with Rock Throw. Can they do it? No, they cannot. Drapion gets to the next charge move in time, and they're going to let the Probopass go down. They're going to trust in Venusaur and a shield to sweep this whole game. Let's see how this plays out. No shields left from the opponent. And it is going to be the Whale Wren coming in. This is looking beautiful right here. They're going to have to shield the Icicle Spear, obviously. But my goodness, they got to be careful of catching the charge move on Trevenant, which they do. And they got to be careful of the energy. Trevenant gets to the charge move. Is this going to be enough damage? It is! Oh, it's a Shadow Ball. Boom! Venusaur goes down. Oh, man. Stuffy nose. My apologies. All right, moving to the next game, we got Probopass versus Medicham on the lead. This is a terrible matchup right here. We're going to see a swap out right away into Roserade and a counter swap into Charm, Alolan Ninetales. This is asking for it right now. Oh my gosh, here comes the Weather Balls. Charm as well is still doing a lot of damage, but not enough to take it out quickly. And these Weather Balls are going to hurt. Here comes the first charge move now from Alolan Ninetales, and Roserade can definitely flip this matchup around. But if Medicham gets too much energy, things are not going to be looking good. Here comes another Weather Ball. They have 2.5 loaded right here. We're probably going to see shields now come through. No, they're going to let it go down. Medicham likely going to come in and try to farm down and load up on energy, and that is something very dangerous, especially if it has Ice Punch or Psychic. So they're going to go ahead and force that shield, though, with the Leaf Storm right here. This is going to do a lot of neutral damage, and it does get shielded from Medicham, so hopefully they can get to another charge move. No, they cannot. So here comes Venusaur now. Things are looking okay, but they got to watch out for the Psychic. Oh, man. Here we go. Charge move now coming through. It's going to be an Ice Punch. Okay, so it does have access to Ice Punch and probably Psychic as well. So they're going to go for the Frenzy Plant right away, and they might look to catch the charge move now on Probopass. Let's see what they decide to do. They shield as well, so they got to catch the charge move, which they are going to go ahead and go into Probopass. This Medicham, though, is loaded on energy. What charge moves does it have? We know it has Ice Punch. It's going to be another Ice Punch. Okay, so it must be Psychic as well. Otherwise, that would have been a Power-Up Punch. We are going to see a Lickitung now come in. So this is actually going to be very dangerous right here. Venusaur might be able to pull it off, but it's going to be a close one, as Lickitung is going to be able to completely farm down because of Go Battle lag coming in. We have no clue, and Probopass is not... Oh, man, that is so unfortunate. Go Battle lag just striking left, right, and center. You don't like to see it. Okay, so here comes the Body Slam right here to do neutral damage to Venusaur, and they do decide to surrender, rightfully so. Yeah, I don't think they would have been able to win that one anyways because of the energy on Medicham, but it would have been close. All right, we got another Talonflame in this game right here. Obviously, they have no clue, and they're going to swap into a Azumarill. Here comes the Venusaur. I wonder if this is the same opponent from before. I have no clue. I haven't been paying attention to the names, but maybe you guys in chat could tell me, or in YouTube comments. Yeah, the Azumarill let that one go through. They're going to go ahead and no-shield the Frenzy Plant right here. Maybe this is the same game and I accidentally put it back in. We'll have to see. They're going to go ahead and farm down. Talonflame, actually, no, the Venusaur was in the red before. So Talonflame now is going to come in and farm down. And they are going to be able to get to a Sludge Bomb in time as well. This is actually very beautiful for them because it's going to force a shield or just do a ton of damage. And it does do a ton of damage. So they're going to come in with Probopass right away. And the opponent decides to surrender. So that is going to be a good game, very well played. And that was the final battle. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This team was a lot of fun to watch. Probopass, Shadow Venusaur, Roserade, lots of booms. Spicy on the lead there with Probopass. And yeah, great battle. So like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.